Hello, grade eights. Welcome to lesson 8.2. In this lesson, what we're talking about is being able to draw the sides of um, a shape once it's been rotated. So here, this is the shape that we're starting with. So to be able to draw them, if we look at the top, you would have three spots. So two on the left and then one kind of on the top right. I'm just going to move it up a little bit. If we look at the front view, you would have two on the bottom and one on the top. If I try to make it a little bit more clear, it would look like that. Um, if I go the side view, kind of the similar to your front view, just that your top piece is moved from the right, now it's to the left. If we go all the way over to the right view, it's going to be the same as the front view. So those aren't different. Then we look at the top view, and it looks a little bit different than the other ones. But what we're actually trying to find, sorry, I gotta go back this way, it might look weird to me, um, is when we rotate it. Okay, so if I rotate this 180 degrees, so if I go back closer to the front and I rotate this around 180 degrees, what are the new faces going to look like? Well, you can try to figure that out yourself if you want to pause the video and try it, and then you can actually try to redraw what the front, the sides, and the tops will look like. So when we go to the front now, it's flipped. Okay, so it completely flipped 180 degrees. I'll go back to this view so it looks a little bit more just straight on. If we rotate it here, it's the same as the front view. So our bottom left square is the one that's there. And then if we go to this one, it's going to be the bottom right. And if we go to our top view, it's going to be our bottom right as well that we will see. So that then from there, you can actually go about and you can try to create and redraw the shape or each of the individual sides. Okay? Um, when it might become a little bit more challenging is if we were to do just like a 90-degree rotation. Okay, so if we do a 90-degree rotation, hopefully you remember rotations from grade 7 when you're doing Cartesian planes. So if we go back to the front, a 90-degree rotation is our top right is filled, so top right is empty. Here we go, bottom left is empty. This side is top left. And then if we go back to the top, oops, it should have been from this view. To go back to the top, our bottom left, once again, does not have anything there. Um, so we can kind of play around with it um, a little bit and just try to check what each of those angles, and then this is our initial where we started. Okay, so we've got top left empty again. If we go to the left side, top right is empty. If we go to this side, we've got the top left that's empty, and then the top view, we've got the bottom right of the four squares, assuming that this was like a cube. And then if we just go to what it actually looks like, it looks like this. So if you're playing around with Tinkercad and you want to be able to rotate, you can actually just grab the arrows so you can rotate from any axes really that you prefer. So I was just doing one. If you wanted to do it a different way, that's totally fine. This one might not seem to change the orientation as much. However, it still works out. So if you have any questions, please let me know and bring your questions to the Zoom chat. Um, yeah, have a good day.